You're listening to SMP on Gravity. Declare your independence from trash tunes and vote for more bangers.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Seb, here with the SMP show, here with Michael.
Good evening, everybody.
And Peter Shipway, who has a lot to answer for, don't you? You fool, you twit. No, don't swear. No, you can't swear. No, this is getting off to a good start. Peter's 10 minutes late because he can't get a train on time because, I can't catch a train, I'm an idiot. Was that a good impression, Mike?
No.
You're supposed to be on my side chastising him.
I'm right in the middle of two powerful forces. I play neutral, you know that.
So basically you're, like Switzerland.
I'm Sweden in World War II, yes.
Oh, you're being all neutral. I don't want to pick a side because I don't want to be invaded and hundreds and thousands of my men killed.
Hey, at least I stayed wealthy after the war.
Ooh. Politics, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we've got some great music coming up. We have got some songs from someone who the young people know today, but we know from the past as Craig David.
Craig David.
David. Young people won't understand that reference, will they? Because they'll know about him, but they won't know about him from, what was it? Bow Selector, that's it. Bow Selector, they won't know about him from that when his face was all funny. Not in real life, he didn't have plastic surgery, that's just how it looked in Bow Selector.
Oh, God, I loved that.
I knew about him before that.
What?
I knew about him before Bow Selector.
Well, yeah, I think everyone did, that's why they made reference, Okay, well, enjoy this hit from this year, I think. Okay, play. $50 Cent in the club here on Gravity on a Monday afternoon. Aren't we having a good time, guys?
Yeah, I've got a good cup of green tea, so I'm good to go.
Green tea is made of leaves.
Oh, yes.
Who am I to disagree?
Oh, yes, yeah. Definitely. We travel the world in the 7 seas to get this.
Yeah, everybody's looking for tea bags.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, and before that, we had Walking on the Sun from Smash Mouth, more famous for their sort of meme song, somebody wants to... I've gone blank, I can't remember what it's called. All Star! I'm an idiot. What's wrong with us today? We've all taken stupid pills. And before that, we had Craig David with When You Know What Love Is.
Craig David.
Yeah, I love people whose first names and last names could be their first names. like Daniel Craig.
Yes.
What other ones are there?
Craig Charles.
Craig Charles, that's another one.
All the main actors from Red Dwarf.
Do you think they just did that?
Chris Barry, yeah.
Chris Barry.
Danny
what
John
other ones?
Jules.
Okay, yeah, that
Robert
works.
Llewellyn.
Yeah.
Llewellyn,
Llewellyn Bowen. Yeah, that can be a first name. What other ones are there? Come on, we've got to think of some more. Ooh, with a last name could be a first name.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like there's a bunch of easy ones.
There's a few easy ones, but...
Les Dennis, from...
Yes.
Mayfair.
Les Dennis.
Yeah, Les Dennis. Okay, well...
The weirdest name I've ever heard is Rip Torn.
Rip Torn? Oh, is that a real name?
It is a real name.
Or is it like a name that they changed by deed poll?
He was an actor.
Yeah, but did he change it by deed poll to Rip Torn, or was he born as Rip Torn?
I have no idea.
Born Rip Torn sounds like it could be a really good song.
The Born Rip Torn.
Yeah, a bit like Born Slippy.
Oh, I've never heard of that one before.
Yes, you have.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone knows Born Slippy. I would play it for you, but I didn't download it. We should play it on next week's show, actually. That's a really good song. I love it. It epitomises the 90s to me. It really does. Oh, we were talking about movies. Really badly described movie or TV show plots. You came up with one which was very obviously Peaky Blinders. What was that?
A bunch of 1920s thugs wearing toupees that are too small for their heads.
Yeah, and it's obvious what that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
How about you, Pete? You said you came up with one.
A man's wife and family dies.
Yeah, that sounds hilarious.
And he goes looking for his son.
Goes looking for his son. It's not Finding Nemo, is it?
Yes.
Oh! I was right.
What are the ones? Let's see if you can get this one.
Yeah, okay.
Del Boy has got a moustache and solving crimes.
Oh, it's Inspector Frost.
Sorry, what?
Not Inspector Frost.
Touch of Frost.
Touch of Frost, that's it.
Touch of Frost, will stick the radiator on then.
Oh, that's awful, Mike. Mike, you deserve to be punished for that. Just for that, we're going to play... Oh, what's the name of that one we don't like? Oh,
No.
Lewis Capaldi. We're going to play that on a loop for the next 2 hours just to punish you.
I like Lewis
You'd be punishing
Capaldi.
me.
What?
I like it.
Oh no! We can't be your friend anymore. Can we, Pete? Can we? Pete, let's gang up on him.
How could you?
In all seriousness, we've got some good music coming up. Some good music.
Yes.
We've got Bry. This is from Pete, isn't it? The band or the person is called Bry. The person's called Bry, and the
Brian
song's called
O'Reilly.
You're Right. Brian O'Reilly, and it's
really
abbreviated.
tall Irish dude on
Yeah.
YouTube. Yes,
Well, with a name like O'Reilly, it's going to be, isn't it?
Well, no, I've seen it. I know I know who he's on about.
I'm not too familiar with this person.
I think
He used to do
lovely.
YouTube, but he
You think he's kind of
quit.
stopped it now, isn't he?
Yeah, so he's gone off YouTube and made it as a singer.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
He's got a lovely voice.
I've been to see him and I've met him.
Oh wow,
Oh,
what's he
wonderful.
like?
Go on,
he's,
do tell.
He's nice. He's really nice.
He's nice in real life, then.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I'd love to
Alright.
go to Ireland.
I've met his wife as well because she used to be a YouTuber.
Used to be. Oh, they both used to be. So
Yeah.
has she made the big time as well?
I don't know what she does now.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
think she's a writer now, but could be wrong.
All right for some. Okay, well, let's see what Bry sounds like. Do enjoy.
Hit after hit.
Awesome, right?
Down to Earth Radio. This is Gravity.
A fine hit.
That was Fashion, David Bowie, here on Gravity.
Nice.
Yeah, you were on about him earlier, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
David Bowie.
It was. I actually saw someone who cosplayed as him in what was it, Labyrinth, when he was the Goblin King.
Yeah, he was
Yes.
Gareth the Goblin King. Have I got that right? I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I only knew him as the Goblin King. It was at Comic Con, which I was there this Saturday
yeah.
in the Birmingham one.
So we had like the ball and everything.
Yeah, he had the glass orb.
Big
he had
glass
the,
orb.
The big hairdo.
Yeah,
The whole
the
thing.
blonde hair.
I actually saw another singer there as well, Freddie Mercury.
Oh, they should have done a duet. They could have done Under Pressure, couldn't they?
Under Pressure with David Bowie and Freddie Mercury. I can imagine that going down quite well.
Yeah,
actually.
so could I for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Pete's laughing.
Oh yeah, but Comic Con it was a brilliant weekend.
Tell us more.
Well, it was my first one actually.
Really?
Yeah, it was my first one I've ever been to. Yeah, so I was just like a kid in a sweet shop.
Ah. Well, what did you see there?
All sorts. I saw cosplayers, some really good ones actually.
Oh, like what?
I saw a lot of anime,
Oh, yeah.
a fair few Star Wars ones.
Yeah, they're the popular ones, aren't they?
Yeah, I also saw the Spartans as well.
Oh, what you mean from Meet the Spartans?
No, from 300, those
Oh,
Spartans.
right. Yeah. Ah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you run into like anything or anyone or?
Well, I actually ran into someone that we actually know, Jack Yardley.
Oh, the old Yardley. the Yardmeister General.
We went to Comic Con with him, didn't
Well, we were sort of dragged into it because he was like, "Oh, I can't go by myself. Come with me," and
Yeah,
we sort of did
I just bumped into him one day, and he
one day at Comic Con.
yeah, I just bumped into him, and he was wearing his blade.
that was really embarrassing.
That's what he wore when we went with him.
Yeah, the thing is, it was good. Like, he has this big prototype arm. Like, if you've played the video game Prototype, you'll know what it is. But
Yes.
it's like a big arm that sticks out. But he kept nudging people and knocking into them and stabbing them in the chest, and I had to go around apologising after him. I was like, sorry, he didn't see you, It was the most impractical thing ever.
Sorry.
Should go as like one of those big Warhammer guys who have like a giant bodysuit and
the
everything.
Space Marine.
Yeah, and like try and get through the door.
Someone's actually dressed as a Space Marine.
Oh, go on.
It's a salute. There's usually
Was he accidentally knocking over people and stuff?
Oh no! Everyone just cleared out the way of him. I mean, it's hard.
Look out! It's a Space Marine.
Well, it's hard. Well, it is a bit hard to ignore an 8-foot man in red armour.
Yeah, I'll say that again.
I'm actually going to a convention next week.
Go on, Pete.
Oh yeah.
Do tell.
Called Social in the City.
Ah, it's not got anything to do with. Oh, what's his name?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
No.
Social in the City. Oh, sorry, I was thinking it's different S. Sorry.
And I was thinking of Living in the City. The song Stevie Wonder.
Oh, right, yeah.
Just enough for the city.
I usually go to it in London, but they're doing it in August. But they've started doing a winter one this year.
Hence the
And
name
it's at the
Winter in the
NEC.
City.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
What is it about anyway?
It's a YouTube convention.
Oh.
This is where I've met a lot of these YouTubers.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, I get distracted by things. Mike's scratching himself and it's really noisy. Like, his face, don't worry. He's got really noisy stubble. His stubble is, like, stereo here. It's ridiculous.
Sorry, I know you could light a match on it.
You've got the world's loudest stubble. That's horrible. Oh, I was actually thinking about this the other day. There's not many new songs I really, really enjoy, but one song, and I only like 3 seconds of it. It's really odd. You know, the one that goes, "You can leave a light on." Do you know the one, Pete?
Yeah, I know.
You can leave a light on.
That's the only bit I know.
It's the only bit I like, you know. Like, I can ignore the other 3 minutes of the song. I just want them to, like, take that "You can leave a light on" and play it, and that could be the whole song, and I'd enjoy it just as much.
You can leave a light on.
You can leave a light on.
Do you know the song?
Oh, that would be torture.
You can leave a light on.
Just hearing that on repeat.
I think that they should replace waterboarding at Guantanamo Bay with Lewis Capaldi. Somebody to hear. I'll give up the terrorist plans. We won't blow anyone up, I promise. You know, that would be very effective. Do you know what else would be effective?
What?
If we play some classic 80s hits right now.
Nice.
Are you with me, guys? You with me?
Yeah, I'm with it.
Alright, let's play it. Got Spin Doctors coming up with Two Princes.
Wait, isn't this a 90s song?
Shut up, Pete. You fool.
Gravity.
She's Not Dead by Suede. Wasn't that lovely?
I love that. That was a lovely song.
Yeah, and before that, I like what I did, because I had a sad Suede song and a happy Smith song. And that was the Smiths before that with Vicar in a Tutu. And Spin Doctors with Two Princes, which I think is one of Pete's go-to karaoke songs.
Well, I've sang it on karaoke once.
And that once is when I was around to hear it, wasn't it? You know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
It
I've
was
got
at, what was the name of that place?
I don't know, it was that little pub that did karaoke that we used to go to. I've got to say though, we are the most unprofessional DJs in the world. It's just ridiculous. Well, I was playing this Suede song, and then Mike was making silly noises and fart noises, and Pete was taking off his trousers. No, I don't know what was going on. It was like the world's worst
I was
orgy.
loosening my belt.
You were, I bet you were. You was loosening his belt.
These are two of the most loneliest men I've ever met in my life.
That would explain so much, but why were you loosening your belt, Pete?
My trousers are tight.
Your trousers are tight. Pete with his tight trousers, tight leather pants. He hasn't. No, Mike. Mike, what noises were you making? You going? What were you?
It was not.
What noises were you
I
making?
wasn't making any noises. I was just listening to Suede.
He was going like.
It sounded like a door opening.
Yeah,
Maybe the door
Pete
was
kept looking
opening.
to the door because he kept thinking the door was opening because Mike was making door sounds.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about. I think
This
the
is
door
what
was
it sounded
open.
like.
Well, yeah, but that was Pete actually opening the door that time. Oh, this is ridiculous. But that's what it sounded like.
I have no idea what you're
I
talking
heard that came
about.
through on the microphone.
Yeah, I think it did, Pete, because it picks up everything. It picks up your munching and your, it picks up it all.
Picks up my rough beard, apparently.
Yeah, it picks up your rough beard, the loudest stubble in the world. It's awful. Who else has, like, really thick stubble? You know, it's like Matthew Fox. It's ridiculous. Anyway, we've got a celebrity interview coming up. It's that time of the day again. Well, time of the week. So we've had some good ones on the show, haven't we?
Oh,
We've
yes.
had James Earl Jones last week.
Yeah.
We've had a bunch of good people. But this is one to top it all, I've got to say. And I don't want to over-egg it.
Go on.
Sir, not sir, ma'am. Judge Judy.
Oh, we've got Judith Shineland.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Let's hit it. Hello, Judge Judy. I'm Seb.
What's your first name?
Well, it's Seb. That's it.
Tell me your last name.
Gran? Well, first of all, I wanted to welcome you onto the show.
It seems to me that would be the first thing that you would say.
Yes, quite. Welcome to the SMP show.
So you are responsible for this.
Well, it's my show. I also have Mike and Pete who do it with me.
Get a life, get a real job.
Well, that's a little harsh. We just do this in...
And you were incarcerated for a period of time, is that right?
No! I don't know where you're getting that from.
I don't believe a word you say. You're full of baloney.
I'm telling the truth. Honestly. Just ask Pete.
Because I believe that if you are married to this man, and the two of you not only unfortunately married to each other, two scammers, but created children together, that's unfortunate for the children. You're a thief.
If I may...
If you interrupt me again, it's not going to go well.
We're not married. We just do the show together.
You are married to a coward.
We're not even married.
You know you're a liar.
Let's just get back on topic. I'm a DJ, just trying to do my job. Do you have a song request I can play for you later?
Don't speak.
Oh, by no doubt. Great choice. Only we played it already a couple of weeks ago.
I wouldn't lose too many nights' sleep over that.
Fair enough. Right, well, that's all we have time for.
That's baloney.
No, seriously, we have a whole hour to get through yet. Judge, it's been an honour.
Thank you very much.
Well! So you both sounded like you enjoyed that interview.
Oh my god, she burned you bad, man.
Oh, I know. But she is on something. I am awful. Like, I was playing those two songs. I said, let's have some hits from the 80s. And three of those songs were from the 90s. So I don't know what I was on about.
And to assume that you and Pete were married.
I know. I mean, you know, why are we giving off those vibes? I know that Pete takes off his trousers in front of me for some reason, but... That's how familiar we are with each other. In fact, we're all naked right now and having a big orgy. You can't hear it because we're on the radio, but, you know, that's what's happening. Mike looks really embarrassed by that statement. Is anyone going to say something? This is really awkward now.
Oh yeah, this is getting awkward.
Wonderful radio! Wonderful radio. Okay, let's play the song that the judge requested, followed by a couple of songs that Mike requested.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you requested You, Me at 6 and Fall Out Boy, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Alright, and before that, we've got Don't Speak, apparently Judge Judy's favourite song. So, let's give that a listen.
You're listening to SMP on Gravity. Declare your independence from trash tunes and vote for more bangers.
Dance Dance by Fall Out Boy. And before that, we had If I Were In Your Shoes by You, Me and 6. And then Don't Speak by No Doubt. Pete, was it you who said that You, Me and 6 reminded you a bit of... who was it?
Linkin Park.
Linkin Park. Yeah, I can sort of see that. Yeah, we were talking about old cartoons during the break, and we have our best conversations when we're not on the air, but what did you remember, like...
I remember the Jackie Chan Adventures cartoon.
Yeah,
I liked that. That was pretty good.
That was good, because that was animated. Like, didn't he have, like, a pet dragon or something like that? Was that another show?
No, that was a different show.
I remember him being dressed as Santa Claus for some reason. Was that like a Christmas special, or was that something that happened regularly?
I have no idea.
I haven't seen it in years. I don't remember.
In fact, I'm actually going to tell you about a song that we're playing later, because we're playing Rush Hour by Jane Wiedling later. And when I downloaded it, I realised it was taking a while to download, and then the artist said Jackie Chan, and I thought, wait, did he sing a cover of this? And then I realised I almost downloaded the whole Rush Hour movie off the internet.
Where did you download it from?
That is a good movie, though.
Thing is, I'm not going to say, because it's probably illegal, to be honest, Pete, and I hope that the police aren't listening, you know, like Sting and all that, because they'd really hate that. But Pete was also talking about Jumanji. There was a cartoon of that.
Yeah, there was a Jumanji cartoon. I used to watch that.
Tell us about it, Pete.
Oh, I don't remember.
Because the people of today will know it for the reboot with Jack Black and The Rock, you know, Dwayne Johnson. And Karen Gillan, was she in it?
Yeah.
Am I saying it right? Is it Karen Gillan or Gillan?
Gillan.
Karen Gillan.
Yeah, I gave her an extra eye. Pete, tell us about it.
Well, I don't remember that much about
So
it.
you just remember that the cartoon existed?
Yeah.
Well, I can do that. I can remember that cartoons existed. Do you remember, like, those really terrible CGI cartoons in the early 2000s? Like, you had Cubics, that was one of them.
Oh,
and then you had Dan Dare. Do you remember that?
No,
Jimmy
I've
Neutron.
heard of it, never watched
Jimmy
it.
Neutron, that's
Jimmy
another
Neutron,
one. What
I
is it
remember
with...
that.
Yeah, what is it with early CGI cartoons and giant heads? Because Jimmy Neutron had a very big head, didn't he?
Have you seen the Jimmy Neutron pizza video?
No?
Pizza video.
Oh, you have to watch it.
And he had a quiff, didn't he, for some reason?
Yeah, he made them popular before.
It's a really
before they were
creepy
cool.
Yeah.
YouTube video.
What?
Where oh, you have to watch it.
Yeah. Do you know who looks a bit like? David Cameron. Jimmy Neutron. Do you know what I mean? Like, but with a bigger head.
Massive forehead.
Yeah, massive forehead. And then, do you remember Excalibur, spelt with an X? Excalibur. Without the E at the beginning.
Was that like a sci-fi one?
Yeah, it was, and it sort of had a bit of a He-Man vibe about it.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's another one, Max Steel. Remember that one?
No, what was that?
Max
Steel.
That was another CGI thingy. Basically,
Vaguely, did he have black hair?
No, that's Action Man. You think?
Yeah, he looked like Action Man, didn't he?
Yeah, basically he had what was he called? He was a person called Josh McGrath, and he was he got caught into an accident, which he had lots of strange sort of probes chemical that messed up with his genetic structure and made him superhuman.
Oh, so a bit like the Hulk.
Sounds a bit like Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom.
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
Based on what it is. Yeah, Danny Phantom. That's a good.
Did
one.
the people who Danny Phantom animate Fairly Odd Parents?
Yeah,
it's a similar art style. Yeah.
Was it Jenny Tartakovsky? Was it?
Oh, he was good. Gennady Tartakovsky. He did the Clone Wars, and then he did the Powerpuff Girls, didn't he? And a few others. Did he do Dexter? And by that I mean Dexter's Laboratory, not the serial killer show.
Lab, yeah.
The Fairly Odd Parents is Butch Hartman.
Oh yes, Butch Hartman.
Oh, that must have been a strain on Riss doing it all by
now.
himself.
He's got a YouTube channel.
Oh, has he now? Oh, nice. Well, speaking of YouTube channels, I'm
He
actually
looks a bit like Charlie Sheen, actually.
Does he?
Oh, do you know who Action Man looks a bit like? Robbie Williams. Do you know what I mean? He's got similar hair and a similar face. You know, and also...
I don't know what you call... any of you watch Heartbeat?
Heartbeat. No.
Set in 1960s Yorkshire.
I know what it is, yeah. And they play some like old music. Carry on.
Yeah, apparently one of the police officers looks a bit like Action Man. I think what's his name? PC Bellum? No, not Bellum.
Bellum.
No, one of the motorcyclists.
Why are you asking me? I've not seen the show.
Honestly, if any of you watch Heartbeat and any of you can pick up an Action Man figure, you'll see. Make a comparison, and you might actually see this.
We need to post this on our Facebook page later, just so that people know what the hell we were talking about for the last 10 minutes. But do you know what? Two things about Action Man.
Yeah.
I don't think he is the greatest hero of them all. Because, you know, you've got like ambulance drivers and stuff like that. You know, I think it's a bit arrogant of him to call himself the greatest hero of them all.
Probably.
Also, do you remember the advert? This is a big thing when we were very young, where was it Professor X? You know, the guy who looks like a white Mr. T, who was the bad guy.
Dr. X.
Dr. X. Well, I wonder what he had to doctorate in. Like, was it chemistry or physics? You know, here he is picking on a scientist. You know, he's not a hero at all. But anyway, he was dangling off a cliff, and Action Man was standing above it, and there was a whole thing where he had to like call in to vote on whether he saves him or lets him fall to his death. Do you remember that, Pete?
Oh God.
I don't remember the calling in thing, but
I didn't call him, but you remember that being a big event? And like people were like on the playground, like, oh, you know, are they going to vote for him to die or be saved?
that reminds me of Astaf movie.
What was?
Save me, super guy. No.
But the thing is, when the advert came out, you know, obviously he saves him because he's a hero and everything. But I think the whole poll was fixed. Because young kids don't think like that. They can be really sadistic, you know. Most of kids would be like, let the bugger fall to his death. You know, that's what they'd be like.
Some kids are evil.
Yeah, most kids I know would let him fall to his death if they were Action Man. You know, they wouldn't have saved him, but they had to do the whole heroic message. And they also wouldn't have got rid of one of their main characters that they're selling action figures for. They wouldn't kill him off on an advert, would they?
No, exactly.
That would be terrible. You know, it'd be like if Madonna did an advert like, should I release another album? Yes or no? And then it's a no vote. And, you know, what's she going to do then? Imagine that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's play some music, because we've been talking for ages.
This is someone else I've seen and
Go on.
met.
Oh, Tenpole Tudor.
Yeah.
Do you know who they
Tudor
remind
Pole?
me a bit of?
Who?
Adamant. Got that vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like them. Yeah, now we're going to play some 80s stuff. For real this time. I'm not being a terrible DJ this time.
Thank God.
That was so passive-aggressive. Alright, let's hit it.
Now.
That's Rush Hour by Jane Wiedlin.
Okay,
And before
thank you very
that,
much.
we had Kim Wilde with Kids in America and Tenpole Tudor with Swords of a Thousand Men. And I'm having to do this really quietly because Mike has picked now, of all times, to order a taxi for tomorrow, no less.
Oh, that's what I'm done now.
What kind of person does that?
Someone someone who plans ahead for the next morning.
Well, you clearly didn't plan ahead long enough until a minute into the end of the song, and then we were back
I only
on.
did it after I got a text. That's all.
So you still needed reminding?
No, I was just told that I won't be able to get a lift. I'll need to get a lifter tomorrow morning at work.
Oh my god. Ah. I was going to say this is dreadful, but now I feel sorry for Mike. Why do I? I shouldn't. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll keep upsetting you, Mike. This is awful. But yeah, Jane Wiedlin, I think she was in Bill and Ted, wasn't she? She played Joan of Arc in that.
Is she?
Yeah, have you not seen Bill and Ted?
No.
I have seen it, but I don't remember. The name doesn't ring a bell.
She played Joan of Arc in that movie.
Oh,
but you
yeah.
remember that Joan of Arc was in the movie?
Vaguely.
Yeah, I don't think she was one of the main characters. Like, they focused more on Abraham Lincoln and stuff like that. Yeah, that was good. I think they're making a third one, aren't they? Which is a shame since George Carlin passed away.
Yeah,
which
he
is
was a
bit
great
sad.
comedian. I loved him.
Yeah, and Pete, did you say that you remembered Kids in America from a movie?
I think it was in the trailer for Rugrats in Paris.
Oh, so just the trailer. Wait, why were they playing Kids in America if they were going to Paris? Oh, we have our best moments when we're not on air, because Mike said... what was it he said? Mike said, oh, do they go to France in that one? It's like, well, yeah, it's not Paris at Illinois, is it?
Well, it's not exact. Well, we all have our own brain farts, as I'm sure you're aware, sir.
Yeah, but you're just a flatulent mind. Which sounds like a movie starring Benedict Cumberbatch. No, a flatulent mind.
A flatulent mind.
Who else would be in it? Eddie Redmayne would be in it. It would be a period thing set in the 40s about a brilliant scientist who suffers from brain farts. Like he's trying to save the Allies using his science, but, he has debilitating brain farts. It's probably going to get an Oscar because it's going to tug on people's heartstrings. I like how we're making up movies on the go. Oh, well, what a show we're having.
Maybe we should get that, what's his name, that filmmaker we mentioned, Luke Cutforth or someone to help us make such a film.
Oh, nice segue, because that's a YouTuber who launched a music career. And we've got a song that Pete has chosen for us to play by Luke Cutforth, so enjoy Luke. Shuriyama by Sabaton. I really like that band, and it was Mike that picked this, he gets the credit for that. But they're really good. They're this metal band from Sweden. They are from Sweden, aren't they?
As far as I recall, yes.
Yeah, but they do songs, like metal songs, about historical events. Like they did one about the Bismarck being sunk, they've done one about the Battle of Britain, they've done all sorts, haven't they, Mike?
Oh yeah, one of my other favourite ones is the Battle of Bannockburn. Which would be incredible finale for a William Wallace musical, if you ask me.
Yeah, what does William Wallace look like? A bit like Mel Gibson.
Yeah. No, never trust. No, if there's one thing I've learned, never trust Mel Gibson with historical accuracy.
Or Michael Bay. I mean, Pearl Harbor. Don't need to say any more. But yeah, before that we had AC/DC. Can I Sit Next to You, Girl? This is a version that Pete requested last week, but due to my ineptitude, I didn't play. I played a different version. This is the Dave Evans version. And then before that, there was Luke Cutforth with We Were. And I've got to say, I keep getting Scatman vibes from that guy who raps in it. Do you know what I mean?
That
Everybody
guy
does one way or
that's
another.
him.
That's actually.
him.
Oh, was it? So he did both the rapping parts and
And
the singing parts.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of those feat deals where they get in a rapper. But I like that he raps like Scatman John. That's brilliant. Gotta love it. Okay, we've come to Cunning Linguist, the feature where I play you 3 different songs translated through Google into another language, and you have to listen and tell me what it is. So are you guys ready?
Okay.
Yeah, you ready for this? Okay. Okay, this song is in Italian, and I'm going to play it now.
64, 64, 64 corsi a zoo, 64, 64, 64 corsi a zoo, ce n'è uno con una gobba e uno che sa saltare e uno che lo è un po' grassoccia, 64, 64, 64 corsi a zoo, a qualcuno piace caldo e ad alcuni piace freddo. E ad alcuni piace in entrambi i modi ed è un po' sciocco. 64, 64, 64 corsi a zoo, alcuni sono amichevoli, alcuni sono spaventosi, ma una cosa è certa, non una è ordinaria. 64, 64. 64 corsi a zoo, alcuni sono chiazzati, alcuni sono a strisce.
Sessanta something 4, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, if you know your Italian, and it was repeated. So 64.
Something
What could that be?
4. Oh.
I really want to give you a clue.
No, I'm really at
How
a
about
loss.
you, Pete?
What do you say now?
I don't know.
No.
Okay. Do you guys want me to tell you? Do you both give up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. 64 Zoo Lane.
Ah.
Right.
64 Zoo Lane. That is a real earworm, isn't it? It gets stuck in my head at random points. I feel like kids were brainwashed by it, and maybe it's like Order 66 with a Manchurian Candidate, that when 64 Zoo Lane is played by some sort of signal, all the kids will come alive and take over.
It does sound like one of those kind of hypnotic songs.
It is hypnotic. 64 Zoo Lane. It gets stuck in your
The
head.
Hypnotoad.
Okay, you guys both ready? I'm going to play you one in Romanian.
Oh, okay.
Din California, California știe să petreacă, California știe să petreacă în orașul în orașul bunului Watts în orașul Compton o ținem rockin. O păstrăm rockin, acum permiteți-mi să-i salut pe toți în Wild West, un stat de neatins precum Elliot Ness. Piesa îți lovește timpanul ca o trântură la piept, împachetează o vestă pentru Jimmy în orașul sexului. Suntem în statul Sunshine, în care se află cânepa cu bomba, starea în care nu găsești niciodată un teren de dans gol și proxenetele să fie într-o misiune pentru ei verzi înclinație.
Okay, what do you guys think?
So it's set in it's a song about it's California.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who sings
Is
it.
it California? Is it California by Phantom Planet?
No. I think you're on something with a California though.
Beach Boys, California Girls.
No.
No.
I would say getting warmer, but
Is it Red Hot Chili Peppers?
no, it's not Californication. And by that I mean the song, not the David
Is it
Duchovny.
Hotel California?
No. I think we've gone through every other California song except for the one it actually is.
Is it
What is it?
California Girls by Katy Perry?
No, although I forgot about that actually.
Oh, yeah. Which one is it then?
Do you both really give up?
What other songs are there about California?
You're going to kick yourself if you don't get it. You really are. Okay. Alright, do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, let's go
I
on.
give up.
California Love, Tupac. Look at Pete! He looks livid.
Yeah.
No,
It looks like he just lost
I
the
don't think I've
prize.
actually heard it.
California knows how to party. That one.
No.
You've never heard that?
Nah.
You had a cat called Tupac.
Yeah.
So you had a cat called
I
Tupac.
didn't name it.
But
I
you-
didn't name it.
I like that he had a cat called Tupac, but he didn't know the most iconic Tupac song. I'm not a big rap person and I know it.
Okay, so what's
Honestly.
the next
I do like Tupac, but
Clearly not enough.
I don't know that song.
I like Habit, but I've never heard Waterloo.
What's this next one?
Okay, this last one is a bit different. It's actually translated into English. So it's a song from another language.
This is going to be difficult.
Okay, let's see if you can get this.
Style warm human girl during the day, classy woman knowing the comfort of a cup of coffee, a woman whose heart gets hot when night comes, such a woman in reverse. I'm a macho man as warm as you during the day, one shot man beating before coffee, a man whose heart bursts when night comes, such a man beautiful and lovely, yeah you, hey beautiful and lovely, yeah you, hey yeah you, hey. Should we go from now until Opa?
Any clue, guys?
Is it Gangnam Style by Psy?
Yes! Mike actually wins because he's the only person who got. Oh yeah, my deodorant, my aftershave is from Gangnam apparently.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's endorsed by Psy. You know, it's a city that's famous for other things.
It's the Gangnam district.
It's a district, not a
It's the
city.
upmarket area.
Yeah, it's like the popular part of where is it?
Korea.
Seoul,
South Korea.
Yeah, with an EO. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, as opposed to California Seoul. Sorry, that was a bad joke. All right, let's take it back to the 80s with a bit of synthy stuff. Okay, now let's hit it.
You're listening to SM.
Living on the Ceiling by Blancmange. I'd like to hear somebody do like a proper rock cover of that, because that whole sitar thing would make a great guitar solo.
I think it would, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was in the Baroque adverts, wasn't it, where they were doing the thing on the
treadmills. Yes,
the treadmills.
You want a really good day.
Yeah, I remember that. And before,
I really need to start taking some of them more often now.
What, so that you can do like treadmill dances?
Well, no, I just always feel a lot happier when I have one.
Oh, wait, are you sure you're not getting them mixed up with, I don't know, like another tablet or something like that?
No, definitely the actual same Barocca.
Oh, yeah. And that was Blancmange, and then Visage behind that, before that, with Fade to Grey. Okay, we're on to Under the Covers, which is where I play a song, well, 3 songs, that are either covers, original songs that were more famously covered later, or songs that are covers and people don't realise they're covers. You know, like Valerie, because they think that Amy Winehouse wrote that. And that really annoys me. Alright, so let's play a song that's been more famously covered later and also remixed by 2 different people, actually.
Nice.
So, yeah, let's play it. And Gary Newman was involved in this, so let's enjoy. That was Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson's cover of Helter Skelter. Although I've got to say, it's a bit disconcerting to see the names Manson next to Helter Skelter.
Really?
A bit, Manson, Helter Skelter. Oh, yeah. Charles Manson.
Oh, right, okay, yes. Have
you not seen Aquarius?
No.
It's a good show. It's about Charles Manson and David Duchovny.
Oh, yeah.
He's playing a police officer who's going after him.
I think I've seen one episode. Yes.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of episodes, and it's
with
pretty
Charles
decent.
Manson, the craze killer.
Do you know what, though?
He was actually a musician.
Yeah, he was,
a
and he was inspired by the Beatles to kill people, apparently.
Wow.
Well, that's what he says. Mike, you're rustling chocolate.
Yeah, would you like any?
I like how you only offered it when you got caught out. But that's the loudest rustle. He grabbed this massive bar of, gourmet chocolate, opened it, ripped it open, and loudly ate it on air, and not offered anyone. Not only is it disruptive, but it's rude.
Godiva, Belgium, 1926.
Is that from Coventry? Or Belgium?
72% cocoa and £1 at Asda.
I like how not only is it fancy, but it's thrifty. That sums up Mike.
Yes.
He thinks that anything that looks even slightly fancy, even if it's like 50p, is the epitome of class.
Oh, definitely. Ferrero Rocher, he's off.
Oh, Ferrero Rocher.
It's like Mrs. Bouquet. It's brilliant. But yeah, have you ever noticed that birthmark on Charles Manson's forehead? I think it's really unfortunate because, people could look at it and get the wrong idea. Because it looks like an old, Nazi symbol, doesn't it?
Really? I've never had a proper look at it.
What, you've never seen Charles Manson's forehead? Have a look at some pictures later.
Okay.
But you're not getting Charles Manson and Marilyn Manson mixed up, are you?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
Marilyn Manson's actually quite good. He's a good person.
And the other one isn't.
Well, he's on the other end. Hey, Marilyn, he's on one end of the croissant of efficiency, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think he's sort of closer to Mr. T.
Okay, you'd say he's on the Mr. T spectrum of the croissant of efficiency.
And Charles Manson is sort of close to the sort of Darth Sidious Adolf Hitler era.
Okay, and before that we had Blondie with her cover of The Tide Is High.
Oh, nice.
As originally sung by John Holt and the Paragons.
Oh.
And who else did it? Atomic Kitten, didn't they?
Yeah,
they covered
it. Did it. So it's like a cover of a remix.
Well, it's a cover, and then it was covered later. The next one is a cover... No, it's not a cover, it's an original that was later remixed twice.
Right, so it's a remix of a remix.
Yes. Well, no, there was a remix, and then the remix was covered by the Sugar Babes. And that is Our Friends Electric by Tube Army with Gary Newman, most famously.
Yes.
And then later on, I don't know who remixed it, actually, later on. But it got remixed later on, and then the remix was covered, Freak Like Me. And that's the history of that. So there's your history lesson of the day.
Yeah.
And I'm not even Sabaton.
Nice.
Well, we've only got a couple of minutes left to the end of the show.
Yeah.
What have you got coming up in the week? I'm going to a gig.
I've just got work early in the morning.
Fair enough.
Yes.
What way to make a living? Pete? Got anything fun coming up?
Not this week, no.
Aww.
I've got a Dungeons and Dragons campaign coming up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, I'm going to London because I'm seeing Suede on Wednesday and the Pretenders both together. They're doing this Band-Aid thing to support one of their band members who's really ill or something like that. So put on a show at short minute. I managed to get a ticket for that, and so I'm going to see that, and I'll tell you all about it with the gig report next week.
That's brilliant.
Okay, well, it's a bit emotional. It's the end of the show now. We've had a bit of fun, with peach trousers and Mike making stupid noises and eating loud chocolate.
I told you, I was only eating chocolate, okay? I'm a noisy eater.
What else would you be eating? You weren't eating the wrapper, were you?
No, not that hungry.
Oh, well.
You can have some if you want. I mean, it's 72% cocoa, so if you're able to have that.
Well, I've not got any allergies, if that's what you mean.
Yeah,
okay,
nice.
well, I'm going to eat some chocolate while we play Pearl Jam. So to play us out, it's Black by Pearl Jam.
Nice.
Yeah, you're going to love this. It's a very melancholy way to end a Monday.
Okay.
Okay, take it away, and we will see you next week.
See you next week, everyone.
Bye.
I think that was alright. Yeah. What a mess, though, Pete, making us late. I know.
Oh.
We are so unprofessional. Enjoy Pearl Jam.